Good morning, friends. How are you? Carrie from Texas. Yeah, I'm in a new place. I'm in my new office in my house, upstairs in my little, what should we call it, landing area where I've converted my landing to my office and my sort of walk-in closet. It's beautiful because it's got two huge big windows, and so I am in here moving forward. As I alluded last week, we've had some changes, and the changes are the reason that why I'm moving back here, back into the house permanently, and excited about it. So I'm not sure how the lighting is going to work on this one, so we're going to do one and then see how it goes and whether or not I need to have another lighting somewhere. But anyways, let's get started. I have done moisturizer, I have done my foundation. Now I'm going to come in with my powder. This is my Laura Mercier setting powder that I just spilt. Typical, right? But not very badly, just a little bit. Gonna get this on here. Today I am wearing gray, so we're gonna do an everyday, easy, uncomplicated makeup look, and we don't have to use a ton of products for it. I've used my moisturizer, I've used my eyebrow pencil. I'm gonna lock in my eyebrows now with my Benefit Bang eyebrow cement, because that's what it does. It literally locks these down and they stay in place all day. And okay, I'm gonna be using today my Euphoria. This is this new product line that I'm loving from the dollar store. I don't know if it's new to them, but it's new to me. I haven't used it very often. I only found it about a month ago, and it's a great price. So we're going to use the gray in here today. We're going to use the gray and then these colors. I'm going to use the gray as an outline, and the other two colors we're going to just add here to the lid area and go all the way up to underneath your brow. We do this because we want the entire eye socket to be wider. When it's wider, your eyes look bigger and brighter. Now we're going to use a small brush. We're going to dip into that gray, and we're going to outline. Just following the natural course and shape of my eye by following the lash line. Now, if you wanted to make this more dramatic, if you wanted that to pop, if you really wanted that gray to pop, you could get your applicator wet, and it would definitely show up much darker. I'm actually making it a little lighter because I got a little heavy-handed there this morning. So I'm actually just making this a little bit lighter in color. Okay. And then we're going to pick up a little bit of the gray, and we're going to put some right here in transition up on your big eye socket bone. I have a very distinct transition area because the way my eye socket is shaped. So for me, I can find this really big bone right here and really concentrate my transitional color there. Not everybody has that. I'm fortunate that I do. And then we're just going to add a little bit more of the lighter color right here, just on this inner third. Really want, and up here under, really want that to pop. Okay. Very nice. Euphoria Profusion, $10, dollar store. Can't beat that. Then we're going to add a little bit of another dollar store product, which is Cocoa Shimmer. Looks good. LA Colors Cocoa Shimmer, also a dollar store find. Blush today, we're going to use Milani. I'm going to use Milani's Dolce is the color. When I apply blush, I apply it from here to here. Sometimes down here and across the nose. I do it because this particular blush has highlight characteristics in it, so I really do want it to act as a highlighter as well. And we're going to just come in with our finishing powder now. We're going to really blend that all. Make sure we have really soft lines. Okay. That's looking really nice. Okay, let's jump in and let's curl. Put the curler on the lid, push it back so you can get to the bottom of your lashes. And curl. Going to use now two different eyeshadows. I like to use these two because they work really well together in combination. I use Milani's Gravity in black and black, Anti-Gravity, and then I also use L'Oreal Panorama. I use the two because I love the wand in this product. I get it really close because of that wand, and I could get really, really close to the stalk of each lash. And I'm able to grab that stalk and cover it while it's curled so I get a better curl throughout the day. This has a very pointed end, and so it creates this wonderful opportunity to get, I don't know if you can really see that or not, to the very underside of each lash. It really gives me an opportunity to grab each lash, coat it from the bottom up, which will lock that curl in for me. Alright, got that first one on. That looks really nice. I hope the lighting works okay in this. I might have to add another light, as I said, but I want to see how this goes with just what I have on, and if we need to moving forward, I have another big overhead that I can turn on while I'm doing videos. Okay, get this here. You know, it's amazing in life how things have a tendency to revisit, if you will. When COVID was going on, and you know, we were all in lockdown, I still find it hard to believe that we actually allowed all that to happen. But anyways, we're in lockdown, and of course, my office here, I had 2 offices before COVID, and the one here near the Houston area, obviously with COVID we didn't see anybody, and so made the decision to close that office. And while I was working on the building for my new office, my actual office was in my house. We had just moved to this house at that time, just months before. And it took us about 7 months to build my office, which is at the back of the property. And now I'm back where I was, which is interesting, right? You never know what life's gonna do. And it is the right decision, so I can be in the house, so I can check on my husband during the day, make sure that all is well with him while he's working. Peace of mind is worth, for me, being a little crowded and not having quite as much room. That's worth much more than having more space. So that's our first video for this new location on this new Monday. I hope you are all wonderfully rested for the week, that you had a beautiful weekend, that you got to spend it with those that mean the most. And I'm just playing with the camera here. That actually looks the best. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Get out there and knock it out of the park, wherever you are. Thank you for all your messages. You're just the best. And thank you. Thank you for checking on me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being part of this community. Let's grow it. Let's blow it up. So if you know somebody that just loves makeup, loves being in a community where we help each other, support each other, encourage each other to have a great day, hit a grand slam, chase your goals and dreams, whatever it may be, you found a home here. And I hope you like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment, leave me a feedback. I'm going to be making some changes, adding products back and all that good stuff. It's just been one of those kind of crazy years, but settling in now and looking forward to fall, the holidays, and a new year. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me on this marvelous new Monday. New week, new beginning, new start, refresh. Get out there and hit a grand slam today. Carrie from Texas. Always check your surroundings. Always be safe. Don't take anything for granted. See you the next time on this just an everyday, easy makeup look.